Okay, so let's go into number 2 then. We have to destroy this gold sooner or later, right?
It's just gonna keep on rising, man. You
I
know it.
need to destroy this gold.
I know you.
I need to... Is it the same rare I opened last time? That is. That's the same rare I opened last time, Celestial Omen. I didn't pick it in either of them.
Celestial Omen, huh?
Yeah, it's a...
It's Tutor. Got it.
Yeah, tutor. The card in here I'm actually most interested in is... Why are we destroying
Mm.
gold? It's my excuse to draft, okay? That's it. That's it.
How's I know it's dual color immediately, and I've tried to make you play this deck before, and it didn't really work out. But Nesting Aviasaur,
Nesting Aviasaur is incredible because that color combination is very strong.
yeah.
So, like, it's a super good card because Elysium is a very, very, very strong combination. I think I'm honestly most interested in the Vanquish in this pack, though.
Yeah, go for it if you want.
Because that, like, it doesn't force me into a color combination immediately, and it might lead me into, like, either Rakano or,
The other one,
Combre.
Combray.
It's in the
Yeah.
pack. It's in the pack! Chance, what the hell? Yeah, so I am specifically avoiding picking Nesting Aviasaur because my gut tells me just to always draft Elysium. Like, always. Just never not be drafting Elysium. But
Yeah, my perspective on it is purely I really, really like the Echo deck. It's really fun.
oh, this one is intriguing to me. There's some strong fire here.
Who boy, yeah, there is. Arcano
Yeah.
Outlaw. Torch.
Yeah.
Torch.
Yeah,
Torch, though.
Torch? What about Torch? Torch?
I love Arcano Outlaw too, though. This is hard.
Right, those are both.
Creature or the strongest one mana spell.
I'd be fine ending up Rakano with all the removal again. Like, that makes sense, right? That's a deck, right? Rakano.
I'm going to make a case right here for Arcano Outlaw.
Uh-huh.
We literally just went up against a bunch of Arcano decks that didn't play creatures on 2. And that really ruined them every time.
It did. But that's
At the
Torch.
same time, it's Torch. So I can't really
I
argue
was
for
gonna
it.
say, but it's Vulcan. Hear me out. Torch.
Sure. Go for it. Go, just grab it.
Okay. Here's argument the next. This one's maybe a little harder. So Torch. All right.
Torch.
Baseline, just Torch. It's Torch. You want Torch? You got Torch. Torch. Morningstar.
Torch.
All right. That's kind of what I feel as well. I just want to, put in the Morningstar. I've lost to that card way too many damn times.
It was harder because it was harder to argue for.
Fair. It's Torch, by the way. Torch. Okay. Well, it's not Torch, but Rebel Illuminator creates it.
Sounds good to me. Torch.
Torch. How many torches do you need to play to 7?
It's 7.
It's
You need
not-
7 torches to win the game.
You need 7. You'll get the other 4 damage from like Rebel Illuminator. It's fine.
Okay, so
It,
Eternal has 25 life.
Yes.
So its philosophy of fire is different.
yes,
So Torch is obviously the baseline, not shock.
yes, because like it's 10 shocks to win. It's 9 torches to win. So like if we're
Yeah.
what's your deck? 28 torches and a vanquish. I'm thinking Rakano Stranger here. I don't really like Copper Hall Recruit, and he gets cut from almost all decks I play.
Mercado doesn't have that much like color restrictions. It's actually like probably the lightest of them, like straight down to their champion being the easiest to play.
Right, but as you mentioned,
It is also a 2-drop.
it's a 2-drop. And the games we saw where the Rakano deck is just like, I'm not going to make a 2-drop. Like,
It might get cut like immediately,
Oh, hey,
but
we're in the wrong color. That's nice.
we have 2 torches.
What if I pick a Lothar Ranger here?
That's a fair point, actually.
Like,
What if we just shift hard to Stonescar? Is what that's
yeah,
called?
yeah,
Yeah,
that's Stonescar.
Stonescar.
Because like both fire and justice are just gone. There is not a single card in this entire like pack for that combination. So it's clear that we're being cut. I think
We
Lothar
might.
Ranger is the more aggressive of the line. Like Cabal Recruiter is cool, but
Yeah, Cabal Recruiter's okay, but I like Lethra Ranger.
Alchemical Blast, the Moxie of torches.
Ugh. Ugh. You know what's completely fucked up?
Mm-hmm.
I learned that Moxie actually originated in my city. The city that I live in right now. And like the moment I read that, like I had just a
Any
something just rush up my veins and just made me go cold.
any person, like your neighbor, could be a descendant of the inventor of Moxie.
Ah, I hate it. Ornate Katana and or Dark Wisp or not Knife Jack, but Ornate Katana or Dark Wisp or Rapid Shot. Those are all 3 good cards, and I think we are being told that we've chosen right on the color switch.
Yeah, I'm looking at like Rapid Shot here of all things. Even at like 2, that card's still very powerful. Ornate Katana is obviously like card draw and such, sort of in the same position as Dark Wisp, cycling for some sort of value. Knife Jack's very aggressive. I don't know if that's...
Yeah, I don't think Knife Jack is correct.
I would rather the Knife Jack be like the spider, if I'm being like on here.
I agree.
Dark Wisp is really good in Stonescar. That's no joke. Like Dark Wisp, because there's a lot of sacrifice theme within the faction. You end up with Combust. You end up with Thorn Beast. You end up with like there's a couple. There's actually not as many as you'd think, but there's at least enough that Dark Wisp has a reason to exist.
Not as many as you think, but the ones that are there are strong.
Right. I'm gonna go with Rapid Shot.
Okay.
No, and there's Ravenous Thorn Beast to tell me that he should have gone the other direction. I think that might still be the pick here. We'll find Wisps. Those aren't the hardest thing to come by.
Yeah.
And Recalculator's alright too, but
Cogulator would be a good thing to have Ravenous Thorn Beast with.
Yeah.
But,
alright, let's pick the Thorn Beast. Execute pick 9.
we are totally correct shifting colors. Holy shit.
Ooh, madness. Ooh, yeah. There's a sacrifice theme card. Yes, give me your cards.
Given to me.
Okay, feeling. Whatever. I'll take these cards here. All right. All right. 3 cards in this pack. Now, first things first. Beast Calling Amulet's harder to use in this faction.
Sure is.
We're not in Primal. We're not going to be able to, like, there's 4 evasive creatures in the Primal in this pack. Right? Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of that. There's that Rakano Outlaw, which, that kind of speaks to me. Like, even...
I was going to argue for it, too.
Yeah. I really, really like what the Beast Caller Amulet did for us in the last draft. I don't think that means I should pick it here at this moment, because we don't actually have enough, like, early drops that I want to put it on. I would actually love to put it on Rakano Outlaw, because the quick draw makes it more, like, difficult
Safer.
to deal with. Yes. We're low on fire, but that's fine. Like, if torches are... Oh, yeah, okay, that's also a reason to pick up the Outlaw, to try to even out our colors. I'm good with that. I'm glad that we pivoted. The pivot into Shadow seems like it's looking nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Rakano Outlaw.
Come on, more torches.
Ooh, this has got actually some interesting choices here. There's 3 or 4 cards I would be completely... what was my 3rd card in the pack? It was the Wisp. All the on-color cards. The Wisp wasn't a real consideration, but it was the other card worth mentioning.
Okay. Out of all of these, I think the card that I like the most is Grenadine Drone.
Oh,
I know it's weird, but
I'm glad we're on the same page then.
oh, excellent, nice.
I've been stuffed so many times by Grenadine Drone on 1 that it's just like, oh, I wanted to have my Oni Ronin attack. Nope.
Yeah, I don't think Grenadine Drone is the best one drop because that will eternally always be Oni Ronin. But the thing is, the Grenadine Drone is the one drop that stuffs more one drops than anything else.
Also, works very well with our Ravenous Thorn Beast. Like, I'd completely fine
Absolutely.
throwing away one of those 1/1s. Dark Wisp and Dark Return are also cards I'd consider in this pack.
Mhm.
But again, I think Grenadine Drone gives us a more... This seems like a deck that wants to get going fast. We want to get on the ground running.
Currently, we have exactly two things. Okay, we've got exactly one creature over 3, and we've only got one creature over 2. So,
Yeah. Crowd Favorite doesn't look like it's going to be doing too much for us. We could... Like, if we pick up the... some Ornate Katanas, the card gets fine. Centaur Raid Leader might just be a good, like, charge unit at the top of our curve.
in the very first constructed deck played, I actually topped out with Centaur Raid Leader, and it actually usually did well for me, even though it wasn't particularly great.
Yeah, it's not it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but it gives us this charge and then like the second charge threat, you know, like all of a
It's
sudden.
also better for our curve than the crowd favorite is.
Yeah, I don't like the crowd favorite in the curve that we currently have. If I'm topping out, I kind of want to top out at 5 with a charge minion, you know? And then, like, if we don't win on those turns, like, the effect of the Centaur Raid Leader means that, like, I might draw a Rebel Illuminator with charge, and then the charged Rebel Illuminator might be able to get in there and finish the job because they either take 3 or they block it and, you know, take 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did we get immediately owned?
No, but I mean, obviously, pivoting out of Justice was the correct play.
It was the
Yeah.
correct play, but that's still rough to see.
I know that doesn't make that any less painful to see a Champion of Glory. Like clearly, and even in these packs, pivoting out of Justice has been the correct choice. But yep, that certainly is there, and I don't think I can pick it because I'm not pivoting out of Shadow anymore. Like, not with the we're invested in it, and I think we're well invested in it.
Okay, you say that we can't pick it, but what are we picking over? The Knife Jack?
I know it's only Knife Jack. I realize that it could just be a pick based on like it being like a 3/1 quick draw if I have a splash, something like that.
And we do have the Arcana Stranger still in the deck. It's either we pick the Knife Jack and you just get rid of that Stranger, or we pick the Champion and then we think about it, but then we might get rid of it later.
Cost of picking it's low. Knife Jack is again like Knife Jack's a constructed card I'm more happy with there where like but the problem is so you were talking about the philosophy of fire and how
Yes.
it's different in this game.
It is.
Creatures follow that as well. A 2/2 for 1 in Magic is a powerful start. You know, one of the more powerful aggressive types of creatures you can play in the game of Magic because 2-drops are generally like Grizzly Bear or, you know, like a 3/2 or something like that.
Yep.
In this game, outside of the Strangers, we're defaulting to 2/2 with multiple abilities or 2/3 with abilities. Like, you can see Gorgon Swiftblade, you can see Lethrai Ranger, you can see Rakano Outlaw. And, like, you know, Lethrai Ranger being a 4/4 a lot, if you can get the end. Rakano Ranger just beats Knife Jack in a fight, that sort of thing. So Knife Jack is strong from that position as, like... Also, it's strong in the sense that, like, playing a 1-drop is strong.
Yes.
A lot of the times, 1s are underrated. So that's something Knife Jack has going for it, but... Let's try it. Let's try the Champion of Glory and maybe.
We'll think about it. It's not a commitment at all. And for anyone who doesn't know, when we talk about the philosophy of fire, it's the kind of like set of rules that makes burn decks and Magic work.
Yeah,
Burn decks and, you know, slide decks and stuff like that.
The idea that every card in your deck is worth X damage. You know, like you want to build a deck where, you want to build, if you build a deck where every card in your deck is worth 3 damage, you only ever need to draw 7 of those cards in order to defeat your opponent.
Mm-hmm. By the way, you have 7 cards.
By the way, Smuggler's Stash. So,
yes, Smuggler's Stash is the card we're picking here. But
we need weapons for it to be very effective. So maybe we'll find ornate katanas to go with it would be my pick. Xenon Cultist. Not a very strong... Oni Striker is not a good card. Silver Ring Avenger is a good card, but that's way too heavy of a justice commitment, even on a splash.
Oni Striker was changed significantly. What the hell?
They flipped 2 cards and changed their art.
Gotcha.
Or they flipped the name and art on 2 cards. This one used to be like Blazing Charge Dude.
It used to be the 2-mana 2/1 with charge.
Yeah. And then the old one, the 2-mana 2/1 with charge was the Oni lady who we see in front of us.
Mm-hmm. So, Xenon Cultist...
Yeah, I'm okay with Cultist.
It could ever do something,
Ooh,
sorta.
Rebel Sharpshooter's something that could do more of something, and also means that we'd want to pick up things like ornate katanas to go with it. Ooh, Ticking Grenadin, Stonescar, Magus, and I don't think Spirit Drain is our speed. That's not real. Are we a Stonescar Magus deck? Are we a fast enough deck that Ticking Grenadin is what we want?
I think we might be able to be.
Yeah.
Ticking Grenadine is not the worst thing to pick up here, and also it's a torch.
Hey, False Prince, but also a gun. Gun's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, let's get a gun. Importantly, gun is a weapon, so we can actually play that Smuggler's Stash.
Oh god, I didn't think we'd have a choice on pick 12 in a pack. Dark Return versus Xenon Destroyer.
I personally like the Dark Return more.
Yeah, we have...
Like, the Xenon's Destroyer is also a solid pick, but I like the Dark Return a little bit more myself.
I kind of like what it can give us.
Yeah, the Dark Return can get us back the Lethrai Ranger that died, or a drone, or whatever. Because if we have to play it for a cheap thing, so we can play another thing on 3.
Oh my god. Final pick.
We have another choice.
Holy crap, okay.
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah. Well, that was easy. This isn't even a choice. Champion of Chaos, thanks. Get my deck.
Okay, get out of here, Champion of Glory. We've got a different champion in town.
Get the hell out. Cool. Well, that was easy.
On-color champion. Nice.
Yeah. Outland Sniper is not, like, great. It's still fine.
It's A-okay. What's up, Bina?
It's expensive. Hey.
Looks like we got a little bit of a black red going on here.
Yeah, we're
that one.
We are the beatdown.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, removal, yes! Sweet. If we can keep up things like Annihilate in this deck, I will feel super good. Bladekin Apprentice would also be, like, okay, I suppose, in this deck.
Bladekin Apprentice can be pretty strong if it actually goes off.
Right.
But is meteoric or otherwise.
But there's an Annihilate right there, so...
Yeah, no, grab the Annihilate.
You also Grasp of Shadows.
Yeah, in our deck, in our deck that curves out at 3. That's
yeah. Play 5 to replay something.
Mm-hmm. Which is that's like better than Dark Return, right? Oh, Obsidian Golem actually is a
Obsidian Golem is the card. Yeah.
Yeah. So the armor that it generates is a 2/2 weapon, meaning that it gives our Smuggler's Stash some things to pick up. Also gives us in 2s, which, as we saw in some of our earlier games, are very important to make.
Yeah, I really like how aggressive our deck is.
Same. Okay, now I have a question for you. It's that Morningstar's return, and we're up for weapons. Like, that's something we're fishing for, and we're versus
Combust.
Combust. I know we're versus Combust. I think this is more of an argument than the Torch versus Morningstar was, specifically because Smuggler's Stash exists in our deck.
Yeah, that was before we had the Smuggler Stash, and at the same time, Combust is extremely premium.
Yeah.
But I think the Morningstar, actually.
Morningstar, or maybe even Morningstar. The thing with Morningstar that I like for this is, like, throwing it on Rebel Sharpshooter is just, like, oh, whoops, here's our 6 power quick draw.
Mm-hmm.
I want to find a Combust. I really do. Oh, well, I have an option here for it, and it's versus Life Drinker, which is a much worse card.
Yeah. This seems pretty good then. Grab the Combust this time.
Yeah, we even have a Madness, which, Madness plus Combust as a combo is what we call dumb.
It's extremely rude.
Yeah, and you get to steal their creature attack with it and then kill their thing. So, alright, let's pick up a Combust. Nothing? Oh, well, Oh well. I'm fine with more nothing. Yeah, we got a lot of Grenadins too for the Combust, so having one is just good. Yeah, whatever. I'll pick up Dusthoof Brawlers. It's the only card in faction here that I don't care about a Chemical Blast in a deck with multiple torches. Hey, oh, nice. Obsidian Golem makes a return.
Oh, nice. 2 Obsidian Golems? Hell yes.
That fits really well with what we have going on. The only thing I think we're missing is, like, I don't know, like 3 Oni Ronins.
Hell yeah. Smuggler Stash is now going to be drawing 4 almost every time, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that.
Yeah.
I think 3. Actually, with the 2 Obsidian Golems, it's likely to just be drawing 4. Alright, Dark Wisp is the pretty good answer here. We could finally pick up that card we wanted to go with our Ravenous Thorn Beast and our, where is it? Combust, so.
Do you want to pick up a sideboard card for a format without sideboarding?
Oh, well, yeah, absolutely. Do I know? I'm just going to pick cards here. Alright, cards have been picked. Let me go ahead and get them out of here so that we can...
So that Rakano Stranger is still in our deck, too. Granite Acolyte, Oni, Ornate Katana, and Execute.
Yeah.
As well as the other 3-drop, the Amethyst Acolyte. And Rebel Sharpshooter. There's actually 5 cards in here.
Yeah, all 5 of these cards I'd be fine including in the deck.
So, quick question. The Iron Sword you get from Granite Acolyte, that does go to your graveyard, correct?
Yeah, it does. It's like a 1 mana +2/+0 sword.
Nope.
Though I think if I was picking that for weapons, I would probably pick Ornate Katana over it.
Sure.
Just in the abstract.
Well, I'm just mentioning that because that means that if your Granite Acolyte, gives a weapon, it also dies, and the weapon gets in the yard, then you can draw both of those out of your yard.
Right, and I can make 6 power and such. If I pick up the Acolyte. Do I just want Execute? So if I'm especially because it's removal that deals damage. If it's just okay, I start with an early aggressive start, and then back it up with just the pile of removal that we have going our way.
It also deals with almost everything.
Right. So our deck would have 2 Executes and an Annihilate and a Combust and 2 Torches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Life Drinker's back. Ravenous Thorn Beast has another go at it. Calderan Gunsmith, I don't think is good enough for what we have. Yeah, we got 2.5 torches. We got Rebel Illuminator. I can't 100% count on Rebel Illuminator falling over.
With Ravenous Thornbeast, we can.
That's true. I think that might just be the pick here.
Out of all of these, I like the Thornbeast the most, especially because it does further a mild sacrifice plan that we have early on.
Right. We have the Madness. We have a couple of we have a Grenadin Drone and a Wisp as well.
If we need to, I'm also pretty okay with just a 3-mana 3/3.
Yeah.
You know, and it's super impressive, but it's nothing to sneeze at. Like usually it'll trade with stuff and
Many,
you know be able to get in there pretty decently. So
too many felon bloodcasters need to go around this table. Looks like we can finally pick up that Granite Acolyte. I don't care about Ghost Form, and even if I did, we already have one that I cut. So, you know.
Yeah, Granite Acolyte seems fine. It's a solid card.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, if I can Granite Acolyte, like Rakano Outlaw Granite Acolyte or Rebel Sharpshooter Granite Acolyte, feeling really good. Oof. Not really the greatest stuff here. Cloud of Ash ain't actually good. Rakano Flagbearer, I kind of just wish that was like an Oni Ronin. I guess I could pick up a second Blackguard Sidearm.
Quick Draw is strong, especially when our creature is going to be, you know, tapping sideways constantly.
Right.
you know how much Cloud of Ash should cost?
3 or 2. It should be 3 and a fast spell.
2 because it's Falter.
Yeah. This is a game where aggression is slightly more powerful, though.
Yeah, a format at least.
Well, the problem with it at 4 is that freaking crystallizes 5 and just blows it the fuck out of the water. You know, like
Yeah,
That's
anyway,
actually a
I
good
think-
question. How many units do we have?
that's what I'm counting. Direfang's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 visible here. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm not counting Dusttooth Brawler. 18.
Dark Return counts as half of a creature, too.
Yeah. And like Smuggler's Stash is sort of one as well. So we have 18 plus. And that is counting like Rakano Stranger, which is still hanging out in the deck. But that is likely to get upgraded in the rest of our picks. I'm going to pick Gun.
Yeah, I think Gun is good. I think Gun's the best card on the back, and it might
Ooh.
actually be something we want to play. So
Yeah, I'm aware that I still have the Rakano Stranger in the deck. I haven't brought it out because I still wasn't happy with how many 2s I have. And I think I am at this point. But, alright. Ticking Grenadin number 2 or Direfang Spider number 2?
Oh, that's a good question.
What's the-
Because of those 2 1s,
Alright.
one of them kills our opponent faster, and the other one stuffs their board more.
Right.
Spider is probably better in the abstract because, like, Grenadine is good to sacrifice to, etc. But
yeah, it's also more aggressive, and that seems to be the direction of this deck. Considering looking at our curve right now.
oh, yeah, we are definitely way more aggressive than anything else. But
Yeah.
Alright.
Like Direfang Spider, if we can pump it up a bunch to make it like so that deadly, like if we can get that gun on that Direfang Spider,
Okay,
deadly quick draw.
Okay, putting a gun on the Direfang Spider actually sounds really dumb to me. You were sitting there talking about aggression, and I'm like, okay, I kind of like ticking.
yeah,
Grenadin,
right.
you know?
So like if we can make the Direfang Spider bigger, then it's actually a very good aggressive creature because it requires them to do stupid trades to get rid of it.
Yeah,
So-
you want to know what's the best part about a spider?
Hmm.
Can use like 6 guns at once.
So many guns.
Yeah.
All right.
No, he can use 8 guns at once.
Ooh,
It has to be able to stand, dog.
I found
Okay,
a
fine. He can use 6 guns at once.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I found a card
I know,
I'm
that's
happy
the
to
joke.
include in our deck. It's a card that
Oh.
I see maligned a
yes.
lot. Like people, it's like, oh, Burnout, what a piece of crap card. It's like that's a 5th of your life total.
That
Yeah.
destroys your opponent's life. Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of want one more Grenadine drone if I was.
We had that card exists in Magic. What card is that called?
Shrapnel Blast is the dumb form of it, but Fiery Conclusion is another form of it. God, I can think of a lot of forms of it. Nothing in here is good, by the way. I'm probably picking Gorilla Fighter and not playing it.
Gorilla Fighter is okay. It's playable. We've got more playables in our deck. So
Oh, Knife Jack around for the final chance. Well, Lava Axe is just the 5 to the dome, obviously, but or Explosive Impact but Sack a Creature do 5 exists.
yeah, we got our Knife Jack in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You mean-
Oh, the rally.
yeah, I know, that's why that's why I haven't picked the Knife Jack yet.
Actually rally, I
Right.
think.
I was going to say, there is a reason I have not picked the knife jack is because the rally was here. And I'm just like, this is the third chance for knife jack, and it's still getting stuffed.
Goodbye, my knuckle tats.
All right.
Chep beef.
All right, let's... First things first, I need to cut those cards I just picked up that tried to sneak their way into the deck.
Okay. Even before we actually build this deck, I like this deck.
Sporefolk got out of here. I think Rakana Stranger can finally leave as well. Ruin, you don't get to stay in.
You know why I think I always like overestimate Spirit Drain?
Why?
It reminds me of the similar effect that cycles in Magic. That has that is basic land cycling.
Oh,
One second, I'm looking it up. Absorb Vis.
Absorb Vis, yeah.
I think of them very similar because they both say lose 4, gain 4, basically.
Right,
But this
Absorb
one
Vis-
this one has basic land cycling, which means you can fix your mana.
Also, Spirit Drain can't go to the face. If
Yeah,
it could go to the face, I would probably think much higher of it.
Well, Absorb Vis can't go towards creatures, so
That's why you cycle it. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I don't want to go too low on creatures. I probably only want to cut 2 more. Of those, I'm feeling Guerrilla Fighter and Xenon Cultist of the two. The problem was
I agree.
what is Morningstar's stats again?
3/3
3/3.
overwhelm.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so Xenon Cultist, the reason I don't want it in the deck is twofold. One, double shadow. Actually, I guess it's threefold. One, double shadow. Two, 4 body in an aggressive deck. And 3, like, the only card we have in the entire deck that can combo with it is the 1 Dark Return.
Yeah.
Yeah, also Smuggler Stash. But
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. But, like, that's not enough.
yeah, it's not. Xenon Cultist is absolutely top of the list, in my opinion, for things to cut.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we cut those 2. We probably need to cut some... I'm probably cutting 1 gun. Let's cut a Black Arm Sidearm.
Yeah, just the one, though. I think we don't want to cut any other weapons.
Right, I don't want to cut too low on weapons. I'm fine cutting one of the guns, because like, I don't want too many guns. For one, I don't want to have too many creatures or too few creatures in this deck. Like, we have a very hefty need for them, for things like, for Revenant Thorn Beast to work, for Combust to work, for Burnout to work.
So you have 3 more cuts?
Yeah, 3 more. I think this is a 17er.
3 or 4.
This is a 17er. Like, look at that curve. Look at that damn curve.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, speaking of curve, what about Centaur Raid Leader? I forget what he does.
He is charge 4/4, and that gives the top creature of your deck charge.
Okay, so he's a pretty good guy for 5.
He's good as a top end, like ending the game thing if we absolutely have to.
Yes.
Then if we're not cutting more creatures and we're not cutting more weapons, that is removal.
Yeah, okay. Let's
Or
see what
card
we...
Well, okay. What about yeah, somebody mentioned it. What about if we're getting to the removal part? I actually think Outland Sniper might just go, because that's by far the weakest piece of removal in the deck.
Would
right?
we then grab the what do you call it? The Rebel something Guerrilla Outlaw and put it back in?
No. I mean that
Well, we have to make cuts.
I still need to cut
Get
3
rid of
cards.
things.
I still need to cut 3 cards. I'm not going to add more cards in.
So you're going down to 16 units then?
Well, Outland Sniper.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing,
I
is that
know.
like it's the weakest removal, but it's also still a creature.
I'm aware
that
of that.
that can pick up a Morningstar.
Is there a button that lets me flip? There's no group creatures separately button in this game.
Nope.
Well, then let's just say them aloud here. Combust, Dark Return, 2 Torches, Annihilate, Rapid Shot, 2 Executes, Madness, Rally, Burnout, Morningstar. Did I miss Blackguard Sidearm in there? I think I missed Black. And Smuggler Stash. Shit, that's a lot.
Out of all of these, is Combust a fast spell?
No.
Okay, I was going to argue for it over Rapid Shot, but if it's not a fastball, I think it's probably the weakest of our removal.
Right. Rapid Shot is basically a Combust anyway. Except for you don't lose your guy. Like,
Yeah.
You know, you run your 1/1 in, they block with a 5/5, and then their 5/5 like just leaves, and it's like, that was weird.
Because like all of our other removal from Torch, Executes, and Annihilate, and the Rapid Shot, all of those are more versatile and better than it.
Yeah. How much do you like Execute in a deck where you be constantly attacking? If it didn't have the... I like it a little more because it has the +2 on the, like, +2 damage to your opponent when you play it. You know, like...
And also, as pointed out, a creature that blocks is exhausted. So if our stuff is blocked, we can still play the Execute on them.
I'm thinking of cutting the damn rally. I don't think we go wide enough.
We don't really need it.
Well, I don't think we go wide enough. I only have one Grenadin drone that makes multiple creatures, and our creature count's already 17. Like,
Yeah.
we're less of a rally deck and more of a, like, Obsidian Golem, like, I'm playing Champion of Chaos and putting some stuff on it deck. You know,
Yeah,
like,
and then at the end of the game, we're playing Smuggler's Stash, draw 4, and then reload and just do it all again.
right.
We're fast, but we're not as fast as is possible.
Right. Again, not having Oni Ronins is, you know...
In that case, how much sacrifice do we want?
All of our sacrifice is like it works with itself really well.
Well, hold on. How much do we have? And the question I think that raises is Madness a card we want? Which, yeah, I was going to say, it looks like people are sort of talking about in the chat here. Because right now, our sacrifice outlets, just talking about those, we have Combust, we have 2 Ravenous Thorn Beasts, and we have Burnout. In order to, like, make use of Madness, we either would need, like, 4 mana on the Combust Madness turn, or something like 6 or 7 while holding a Burnout or a Thorn Beast.
That's fair.
Which I could see us holding a Burnout. I see it's very, very unlikely that we're holding a Thorn Beast on 6, you know?
In that, yeah. In that case, I would say cutting Madness and Burnout is what I would look at this point.
Burnout is still 5 damage to your opponent's dome.
Right, I almost like Burnout more than I like Combust because it can go to the
Yeah,
dome.
that's true.
Like,
That's fair. Like, we have other good removal. If we want to cut the Combust just so we can go to Dome with Burnout, that might be a good idea.
right, the Burnout is a lava axe, you know, it's So I've talked a lot about, or I've talked enough about the concept of you want to have like a dragon in your deck, but when I use the term dragon in that sense, it's not you want to have a 5/5 flyer. Of course you want to, but the dragon is the card you can draw that can seal a game. Like, and it can just be like a Shivan dragon that is this, you know, I have a big old dragon that's going to kill you. But it can also just be explosive impact or the burn, like, you know, the big burn spell, the flame blast is a dragon in that in that definition.
In burn decks, it's get rid of 2 of your mountains and deal 4 damage to your opponent's head.
Yeah.
Is that called Flame Blast? I forget.
Well, that one's Fire Blast. Flame Blast is Flame Blast is the X spell in this game.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm good with this. I wish we had some of the banners.
Yeah, because we are exactly split right down the middle.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this line.
Like, not only is it that we have an exact split between them, but I think we have almost identical plays in every single, like, mana cost.
Right. Okay, so if anything, we're heavier late on red.
Yeah.
On fire, because you can see our fire plays just start going, like, everything past 3 is all fire stuff. But it's all single, except with the, I guess, Sniper and Centaur Raid Leader are double.
That would make me think 9/8 in favor of fire.
Yeah. So okay, on turn 1, we have 4 minions we'd want to play. 2 Dire Fang Spiders, and then 2 Grenadins. And we also could technically have Torch. But I'm just counting the minions here at the moment. On turn 2, we have Dark Wisp Ranger in Shadow, and then Rakano Outlaw in Fire, and then Obsidian Golem needing both. It's I'm just gonna go with the 9/8.
As Suggestion, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna go 9/8 Fire was my thought, but it's with me on it, so that's good. I actually trust the Suggestatron in this game, unlike in MTGO where I make fun of it. All right, I think I've mentioned a couple times, I feel like this list is missing, like, Oni Ronins or, like, a few better early drops in order to make this a truly aggressive deck that I would like that I would love rather than like. But we are still, like, just like our last draft, we have 2 Torches, Annihilate, 2 Executes, Burnout, Outland Sniper. Like, we have removal.
Having a lot of removal does do a pretty good impersonation of having evasion.
Yeah. Speaking of that, evasion's also a very huge missing piece. We don't have a single flyer in this deck.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
not something that fire does like at all.
Right. That is something we're missing, Ty. That's just not here.
We're pretty much gonna in games that go slightly long, we have to draw Smuggler's Stash and reload.
We don't want games to go long if possible.
Yeah, that's
Like,
if they
that's-
go at all.
Right. Celtic 7
Well,
Guardian.
I'm a bit too sleepy to help with actual gameplay, so I'm
Alright.
gonna hop off. But good luck to both of you, especially Sly 9 and finishing this up and going 7-2 is my guess. So good luck on that one. Bye.
Oh, wow. Bye. I'm mulliganing, by the way. This is an aggressive deck with no creatures.
Oh yeah, no, get rid of this
This
garbage.
is, like, if this were a control deck, you know, this is a hand that this is a hand I find interesting because it's a hand that, depending on what the deck is, it goes from like this is super good to this is super bad, you know.
And this hand is much better.
Oh wow, look at this curve, and all of a sudden now we're here. Wow, it's like I can curve out now with my turn 3/5/5 off of Dark Wisp.
Turn 3/5/5. That draws us a card.
2-0 server crash.
That's a powerful choice.
I think 4. I'm like I said, I'm happy with the deck, but all right, let's go ahead and Thorn Beast. I'm gonna hold back on the attack because I can just knock out the 2/2 on the next turn.
Ooh, nice replacement card, by the way.
Yeah.
Obsidian Golem.
Ooh,
Very
well,
good.
fine. Whatever. Wisps.
Safe travels, friend.
Okay, those are super annoying because they make my all these 1/1s make this spider look very poor. I'm holding it back in case we draw our quick draw weapon.
Yeah.
That's where we want it. Okay, more 1/1s. More 1/1s.
1/1s.
Tribal 1/1s.
Well, we can just throw this spider directly into the garbage if we have to. But
Yeah.
chances are we're probably going to be throwing the golem into the garbage.
Yeah, like play golem, eat golem.
Oh, yeah. If you want to go... Yeah, we've got 5 mana. Probably a good idea. Especially since we can play the Rebel Sharpshooter, and if we put the armor on it, then we'll have... You know, it'll have the Cryptjaw and everything.
Yeah. I like just having a pile of 5/5s, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's pretty good. This is not a Rakano player, this is a Combre player. Pretty straightly here with this with the plays they're making. So they still are holding the Wisp card. That's important to note. They're still holding Wisp card. So, and that's a 4/6, which sucks. We don't have, you know, we can't really attack through a 4/6. Okay. They sure have a lot of the ooh.
That'll let us attack through a 4/6.
Yeah, especially with the Rebel Sharpshooter. So I think we jump on in with 5/5, see what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And also this 1/1 now performs a very good function of blocking Awakened Student and things like this. So I'm hoping for a double block.
And you got it.
Okay, that's a good 2 for 1. Well, I guess that one was 2 for 2. And now we're holding the other card. Alright, so let's go ahead and play our Rebel Sharpshooter. And I'll give it the armor immediately.
Okay.
Opponents at 9, that is burn range for us.
Yes.
If they fail to make a sigil drop here, they're actually in a very poor position. Because they won't be able to make their 4/6 play. They missed a sigil drop. Ooh, hey, Tickle.
Excellent.
Thank you.
That is good inevitability right there.
Yep. Ooh, going to 4. Hello. Oh, you're in a bad position here. They've gotten a lot of honks.
Honk.
I'm just gonna all out at this point. They have a trick, I'm sure.
Yeah, but it's not going to save them.
It even is only a 7 toughness thing, too. It's not like that had enough honks. So, the cool thing here They have to take the hit.
If that grenadine dies in literally any manner, they're dead.
Yes. They're at 3. And also they have to continue trump blocking my 7 every turn.
Man, they just cannot draw that last sigil.
Nope. I'm gonna keep attacking with the little grenadine, and they have to take the 1.
Yeah, they've got Harsh Rule in their hand right now.
Yeah, they just can't harsh rule because, like, it'll kill the little grenadine. True, they could silence. You're right. Oh, their hand's dead cards. Because
Excellent.
we.
Nice. Okay, torch the grenadine.
Good play. Good play. Good play.
We set our garbage on fire and then threw it at you.
I'm glad that you found the correct way to finish our opponent. Oh, we have a lot of reach. That's good.
That was an extremely good first test drive of that deck.
Yeah. Little rude. Little bit. I'm a little bit. You know, like,
It was completely safe to do that because we knew exactly what was in their hand.
right, that's what made it rude. Because it was unnecessary. Alright. Let's if we get one more win, I think that puts us in diamond. Alright, we are fighting Gam Gam.
Yam Yam.
Hey.
This is a unkeepable
Look
hand.
at this sweet, sweet mulligan.
I love throwing our hand directly into the trash.
Oh, crap. Well, we play higher on fire. God, but even if we draw fire sigils, like, what am I doing? Oh, crap.
Oh boy.
Okay, like, we drew fire. But again, what am I doing?
We are doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
We have the 2 minions in our deck. 2 of the 3 minions in our deck that are completely unplayable right now.
I need to draw any sort of action. Okay,
That's action. That's excellent action.
let's get moving. Okay. Oof.
That's, in fact, one of the best pieces of action that we could possibly have because it leaves our torch up and it war cries.
Yes, the war cry is very, very good here. Because we need to draw into action anyway, so. Okay.
3 color.
Hey, Grenadine.
They're going to put down the 2/3 with ambush, but we can just get rid of it.
Yeah. That's why I'm not putting the gun on it. I could put the gun on it. Oh, lightning strike. Well, that's another reason not to put a gun on it.
Yes.
Alright. 3 colors. Hopefully they're things we can knock out of, like, the skies and such. Oh boy, second
sight.
Echo? They haven't done any echoing, though.
No, and they didn't, yeah.
Did they miss it? No, they drew into it. Argenport. Sure. I'm not gonna blast it, because I should be able to kill it with Outland Sniper if I... Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that just means that we get, 3-1 and attack in.
I like having 2 threats that are, like, viable to attack with, rather than having 2 threats that are garbage to attack with. Mm-hmm. Grenadine with a sword.
Oh, man.
That Grenadine's got a sword. Oh! Well, good thing executes a card in my hand, but... Ugh.
That is a rude card. Okay, let's count our secret damage, by the way. We have 8.
Plus the onboard 3 from ticking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no!
Oh, buddy! Shit!
I'm racing that. Don't care. Alright, cool. You've established what you're doing. Ooh, that's bad.
We are gonna kill you so fast. Actually, we can't play anything except for the gun or the torches.
Gun! Go, go, gun! Yes!
Okay, we have We have 8 damage still in our hand. We just need to draw a single.
No.
Oh my
no,
god.
No.
We are killing that immediately. We're 2 for 1ing ourselves.
Hold on, are they dying? Alright, anyway. Hi. Hello?
They're not dead yet. They are dying next turn.
Go to 1. I sure am glad we had double torch! Oh my god! So they're dead next turn. This is where, like, roll... Oh,
Nice.
nice! They're dead next turn
man.
because the... Earn diamond in draft.
With the
made it.
exception of just an all influence or no influence hand, that was one of the worst possible starts we could have had, really.
And we made it through. Because
Yeah.
we double torched a Roland's Honor Guard.
Drawing both of those torches was very
God.
choice.
He countered my execute.
Yeah, you did.
Man, I love it. That was... Yeah, winning on 3 mana feels super illegal. So, I mean, okay, so that game right there is, like, kind of what you get when you're playing 17 in draft.
Yeah.
But, as we saw, also, our deck can afford to. Like...
Yes.
Like...
100%. This is a deck that is allowed to play 17 influence
Yeah.
powers.
Yeah, okay, so I got another I've made it to diamond, yeah! Feeling good.
Well, winning on 3 mana feels illegal.
Yes.
I'm not nearly as impressed as anyone else by that, because I watched you live win a mulligan to 2 before, and that was the real illegal game you did there.
That's one of my favorite highlights, because it's the most illegal bullshit. That was before Scry Rule, even.
Yeah, that was mull to 2 before Scry Rule. That's ridiculous.
Oh, what is this?
Mull to 2 is like, what, a less than 100% win rate?
Nice, nice tweet there, Kabanaw. I like that it has a prowess trigger going off. That's good.
Yep, makes sense.
Ooh, this opener.
When I said less than 100% win rate. That's 1 in 10,000 times someone has mulled to 2 in 1.
This is a greedy keep.
Yes, it is. This is extremely greedy
This is
keep.
extremely greedy.
However, I very much respect your greedy keep.
The problem with this keep is actually the Smuggler's Stash. That's the worst card in the hand by far. Sure.
That doesn't prevent it from dealing 2 damage to your face, so I'm totally okay with that. Well, okay, it prevents it from doing 2 damage for 1 turn.
I'm eating it. Yeah, I'm just gonna eat it.
That's fair.
Oh, sweet, I can torch that. Nice. This card's so good, by the way.
I can't believe this. It worked out for you.
Yeah, it was a calculated risk. Like, basically, I will keep a hand if I believe that the odds of it working out are above about 60%. Maybe a little, about 2/3 is my line. And I went through the math on what drawing sigils was worth and was meant for the hand. So to talk that through quick, there were 38 cards left in my deck at the start of the game, with 7 in my opener, 2 sigils in my hand, and I had 2 draw steps to draw a 3rd sigil, a 15 out of 38, which is tough but not impossible.
Right. That is a lot of mana.
Do I care?
We could get rid of the 2 of them, but if they're going up to
Right,
like what? They're going up to 9 instead of 7.
Right,
What's
like,
the difference?
I don't think I care.
Yeah. Until they slam Copper Conduit down, but guess what? We've got Annihilate. Whatever.
Right. Like, yeah, you can have 1,000 sigils in your hand. That's fine by me. Sure. I love Second Son. That is such a good card.
Second Son is very fun.
Okay, they're just drawing power. That's
Yep.
good. That's the other reason I kind of like leaving this around, because now I know their draws. Really? You know this has endurance, right?
Go ahead, do it. What the hell, bud? They've got more than enough sigils that they'd ever need, so...
Post-combat gun. Post-combat gun!
That is...
That had a purpose. There was a reason...
begging to die to smuggle, and then we could just smuggle or stash it back.
Right. But there was a reason I post-combated gun. Oh, are you dead? Hold on.
Rapid shot, we can't do. Centaur Raid Leader puts them to...
They don't have anything. So I waited for attacks on the rapid shot so that I could tell if they actually had a trick for me. Because
okay.
there would have been a stop.
That's also rude.
Well, that's a skill in this game at this point. Like,
Oh, no. When I said also rude, because, pulling out Quick Draw as secret damage to win the game is kind of rude.
yes, I love quick draw. Oh god, am I gonna... Was Kabanaw right? Like...
7-2.
Well, if they drop champion up... How did they pass on 7 mana with 7 cards in hand? Because 6 of them were power. Because they echoed 3 power draws. So we knew that 5 of those cards were power because they played a power. So that's all they had. They played the pole rank of justice, justice ranks, justice reigns supreme, rank and file, turn rank, ranks of sigils, hold rank,
This shit's rank.
steel rank. I probably got the right card name in there somewhere, so you know what card they played.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, frick. It was privilege.
Privilege of rank.
God damn it.
Privilege of dank.
Oh, no. It's Stark again.
Engineer Stark is back.
Alright, we can't keep this. Off
Yeah,
color.
no, it's off color. If we had a single fire, we could totally keep this.
Yeah.
But
Because, Grenadine Drone into Thorn Beast would be quite good.
the other thing is, this is great.
Excellent. We just kind of want to draw some sigils.
Rapid Shot being increased to 2 mana did not make it that much worse, honestly. It is a perfectly fine card at 2 mana.
Wield the blade.
Cool.
Nice. I like to see that.
Not the best, but just fine. This looks...
We can execute them when they attack with it.
Yeah, or just play Rebel Illuminator.
You're not fit to rule.
I'm gonna go with play Rebel Illuminator.
Okay, because I can just block the 3 and then we have a torch.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't get matched with the same person in the same run, so they can't be fighting us for the second time with the same deck, as well as we can't be playing them the second time with the same deck.
I think they were playing Combre last time, so...
Dang. I think that's just getting executed then. Because that was a powered sword, 3-1.
We could kill the outlaw, but...
Yeah, that's risky. Okay. Kill that.
if it only didn't gain health off of that, I would have said, use the Thorn Beast, eat our Eliminator,
Yeah.
and then torch it, but...
But because it was an upgraded...
yeah.
It did. This is close. we're both like trading blows back and forth. I think that currently on board, obviously on board we're ahead.
Yeah, on board.
Oh, and
that's-
that turned on a dime, because that thing had 2 war cries. Yikes. I can't block that, because I have to, like, triple block it on the following turn. That is quite bad. I can't even get through that with the gun here.
Yeah. Damn.
Well, this is why we have Annihilate, and Execute would even work on this, too.
So Thorn Beast, the drone, and then we leave the Illuminator and the Thorn Beast back, right, to double block the 617.
Yeah.
That kills both of our creatures.
I could
But thank-
also go with, like, gun in here and get that torch. That's also a reasonable play. That's that double war cry on that's yikes. 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 So let's kill that, and I'm probably dead here, but let's find out. Do you have a
Wait. We can't do damage to Arcano Outlaw in combat. Unless, can we do it if we grab the sidearm in some way? No, because it's only 2 health. If we could get it in, like, in the after combat, because we would have had the torch in our hand, but unfortunately we don't have enough health to actually pull that off.
yeah.
And Smuggler Stash gets us creatures that then do nothing, really. Well, actually, we can survive for another turn on board.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, we need to grab the Thorn Bees. Well, I mean, it's random, but we're going to get
it's not
the two
random.
creatures in our deck.
It's not random.
It's not.
It's choice.
Okay, never mind. Then Thorn Beast and Grenadine, or the Spider is safer, I think.
I'm getting the Grenadine because I'm sacking it.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Thorn Beast because we need a 7/7 to block that. So he's getting a chump block out of me. And it's,
Thankfully, we're getting value off that jump block, so...
yeah. So the cool thing is that, like, Ravenous Thorn Beast hitting once will be a lethal hit. Post-combat Katana. Somebody's digging for, like, sigils? Sure. I can win from here. I can win next turn from here. If everything goes right.
We'll have to torch the Stranger, right?
We'll torch whatever blocker they play. So, chump, chump.
Oh, yes, correct. I get it.
Yeah, and then we torch whatever blocker they play. That's not something that's torchable.
Unless we draw a second torch.
Oh!
We can execute that. Hell yes! Okay. That saves us.
I can attack here.
Yeah.
They have to block.
Mm-hmm.
Or they lose, and then I just execute off the Ricano.
Outlaw, yeah, and then we play the Golem, right? Or do we keep up the torch?
Depends on the line. But it's
If they
like,
just take the damage, then we torch them. They lose.
yeah.
But of course, they won't do that because they know we have the torch.
What?
Because we drew that off the Illuminator.
Sorry, I'm not saying what to that. I'm saying what to them taking the...
Okay, you lose. You just decide to lose the
I
game.
was gonna say, that was in our hand. You knew that.
Yeah.
You said that aloud, and, yeah. The torch was from Rebel Illuminator. They... Alright, cool.
We climbed out of that game that we should have lost pretty hard.
How did they have the torch? Yeah, that sucks. I mean, look, it happens. Sometimes you get tunnel visioned on what you're looking at and don't pay attention to everything outside of it, you know?
I mean, I forget all the time, so it makes sense if I were to forget, because I'm bad. But I immediately assume that all of our opponents are always good.
Right. I mean, that was one turn ago. Yeah, hear me out. Yeah, they had to block there, and then I just play the execute and the golem as a chump blocker for some sort of hasty threat, and then we should be able to win from there with like gun. Because if I put gun on obsidian golem, I have a 5 power threat and a 7 power threat, and if either of them gets through between the execute dealing 2 damage and the torch dealing 3 on their 10 life, they would die. So
Yeah.
I feel like from there we had the game actually pretty wrapped. Yeah. Yeah, we have no idea who our opponent is, you know?
That's true. When I say I immediately assume that their opponents are good, I'm not saying that they were necessarily bad. They just made a mistake.
Correct. I will always give my opponent like the benefit of the doubt until proven otherwise through like, you know, gameplay as to like them making the correct plays, and then like also give them the benefit of the doubt on like, oh yeah, like, you know, sometimes you make mistakes. I do it a lot. We all do. It's how you learn through playing.
They have MTGO in their name. They're totally drinking at 2 in the morning. These wait times are a bit rough.
Yeah. We can't get like paired up against the same people. All right, Vitoy. Unkeepable opener. We're off color and don't have action. Also, both are 5s again. Come on.
We only have the 2
I know.
deck. Come on.
So let's redraw. This is what mulligans are for.
Yep.
This is what mulligans are for. Okay.
This
All
is
right.
a significantly better hand.
This is a significant upgrade. We need a sigil to function how I want. 2 to function perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good draw.
Still follows the same rules. Excellent.
I'm torching that.
Yeah, preventing the early war cries matters a lot.
Yeah, the war cry specifically is enough, and I think the annihilate is worth more than the torch. That's hard, by the way. That one's not a like super easy choice on if annihilated. Oh, whoops. Uh-oh. What do you mean opponent missed it?
Absolutely should have killed that thing.
Yeah.
120%.
Not only are they off color, but they're
They missed a drop entirely, yeah.
Uh-oh.
They drew that.
Well, we attack, they kill off this, and I play Rebel Illuminator, and they take 5. No! Sure.
Okay, so we have... that's 8 damage on board. One of them is being blocked. It is probably going to be... Is it going to be the Granite Acolyte? Because the other 2 cause significantly more damage if they die.
Oh man, they found they got their color from the stranger. That's good. Really? Buddy, you're not the aggressor here. I'm sorry. You're just not. Oh, this is like the time where that'd be perfect. Well, whatever they kill here, I'm just gonna Dark Return and replay it. It's the very likely scenario.
Yes, that's exactly the one I wanted them to give us back.
Okay.
Yeah, free torches for days. Admittedly, it's the card that we couldn't just play immediately after Dark Return, so that is a decent
Right.
choice. But
So I went ahead and executed to both remove like power from blocking on their board because they've been missing land drops, but also just to deal 2 damage.
okay, nice.
Cool. We are moving up the diamond ranks. Nice. So we have officially beaten Kabanaw's estimate.
Yep.
We're at 5-0. That's something, I suppose.
Well, no, Kabanaw suggested 7-2.
Oh, 7-2. Shit, no, we beat my estimate. Sorry, we haven't beat Kabanaw's estimate yet. I guess we're on our way. We beat mine, which was 4-3.
Right.
I
We
don't-
beat 2-0 server crash.
Yeah. Oh, we did beat 2-0 server crash too. I rescind my previous comment. We have not yet beaten Kabanaw's estimate. We still have a lot of games.
Yeah, we've got 4 available games, 5 available games left.
Yes. Well, no.
If we lose twice,
And then we get 2 wins, so 4 available
yeah,
games.
4. Okay, I was right the first time.
Because we can't hit 7-3. That's impossible. You don't need evasion if there's nobody to block. It's true.
A draw should give you 1 win and 1 loss. That's my opinion. So you can draw in the last match and get 7-3.
Oh my god! So you get to 4-0 and then you do the magic. I'm at a PTQ draw into the finals sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
3 draws in a row, get 7-3 every time.
Yeah, but no. In Eternal, there's a very very lengthy system to prevent draws. It's actually kind of comedic. Ty was explaining it to me one time, where like it starts going down this list of criteria to decide a winner between the two. Like it's I'll have to find. Let me see if I can find it.
At what point is going into negative, going farther into negatives on life show up?
Let me see if I can find. There are no draws allowed. Hold on. Nope. Okay, this site doesn't have it. Eternal victory criteria. Auto mulligan. This is important. I gotta find this damn thing.
One lander in its off color, 100% auto mulligan.
Yeah. Go for king. Is this Mike? No, that'd be funny. Sorry, Nick Themeron. You might have. Shit, I can't find it. Whatever, it'll auto redraw. Look at those.
This isn't the worst hand in the world, but it's close.
It's pretty bad.
Okay, that was also one of our worst possible draws. The Centaur Raid Leader and Smuggler Stash again.
Going Thorn Beast.
Yeah, because you can play the +2 on the Thorn Beast
Yeah.
over getting rid of the 4/1.
I fly for the throne.
Okay.
Okay.
Your sword.
This is looking improved with these draws.
Those were 2 very important draws.
Yeah, like next turn we have the Rebel Illuminator regardless. We're gonna... Excuse me, I don't want you to Warcry. Thank you very much.
And also, we don't want you to block our 5/3.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Like the knife of flame.
Go with the Illuminator here. Excellent.
Excellent.
Sweet.
They didn't even attack with it. Fantastic.
Let's put our opponent to half their life total. That was the play that did nothing right there. That was why I held off, because in these colors it's likely they're going to pants. Especially with playing a Loyal Watchwing, it's more likely they're going to pants. Pants being the term for these weapons that you put on your units. Okay, a lot of Aegis.
Let's charge in.
Yeah, let's charge. I was like, Rapid Shot? No, we want to charge in. Rapid Shot can be next turn for a theft. Blocks
Oh,
here.
they nerfed They nerfed Crown Watch Paladin. I didn't know that.
Yes, it's a 2/1.
It's still probably playable, but
Yes.
in the decks that it's in, it just makes it slightly more fragile.
They made it so it dies in combat, like a little more often.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of that. I haven't actually played for a while. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we just need to win one more time to go 7-0.
Yes.
Jeez.
Good night for Eternal.
Yeah.
Or a real good night for Eternal.
7-2 into
It's at least 6. I'll take it.
at least 6-3, possibly better.
Yeah, we'll see.
Likely better, given how incredibly well this deck has been going.
Okay, now we need to lose twice for Kabanaw, right? Uh-huh.
Yep. You know what we haven't seen yet?
What's that?
We have not drawn our champion even once.
Oh my god. Yeah. Man, the StarCraft board game also has a great list for draw-preventing rules. It goes an entire page in the instructions. Even if you're perfectly even in, like, every respect, it just finally declares a mutual victory.
Nice.
Oh, right, now we play Strangers, the king. But yeah, I'm trying to think of... We were playing... Ah, here we go. We've
Rank 18 Master.
We've made it up the chain. Eptagon. All right, this is an unkeepable hand, of course, because it has both of our 5s and also is off color. So let's get that redraw going.
You know, every time, that's just, we always have both 5s. It just happens every time.
Nice.
This hand rules?
This hand looks extremely good to me.
Yeah, dang. Rank 18 Master.
Yeah.
Playing at 2 in the morning. I like it.
Lethrai. I'll probably execute that. Actually, maybe I'll just put down Direfang here.
Sounds...
Yeah, I'm gonna put down Direfang against this. Even, like, ignoring the Wisp for a little bit. Force you to have something.
Be claimed by shadow.
Okay.
Playing the Xenon Cultist in the draft.
Seems like they might have a deck that can use it. In all of your Eternal games, how many of you not mulliganed? Very few. Yeah, that draft with Ty that Ty did was incredible. The one with the one where it was like the rank 1 and rank 2 drafters. Oh no! I've been deleted.
Oof!
Deleted, I say. Yep, we're gonna execute your 4/4, and I don't want to dark return any of these.
No, let's Dark Return back up a 1/1 Spider. Let's just go ahead and do that. It sounds good to me.
That might be okay.
I wouldn't do it.
It might be okay. Oh, Plague's quite good, especially against that specific board. Luckily, they don't have a lot of threat built up, and there are only 2 cards left in hand, because they've been making their sigil drops. So,
Yeah.
like, okay, Mithril Mace, which, that sucks. I kind of want to get a 5th sigil right now. I'll take it.
That's a good thing to Dark Return.
Yeah, we'll play that. It'll get maced, and then I'll break their mace with a torch. That's not happening, bub.
Yeah, we're not doing that trade.
Nah, thank you very much. Mace is strong, though. Oh my god, alchemical freaking blast! Okay, well, we got our torch, so that's fine.
They are out of cards entirely.
Yeah.
So are we, kind of. And we have a full grip, but we're not really able to play much of it.
I know, it's kind of distressing. There's little we can do here. I want to...
Okay, we're going to probably Dark Return the Rebel Illuminator just because that costs 1. Maybe play the Dark Wisp and then use the torch for something.
I'm thinking Dark Wisp and Lethrai on this turn.
That's also fair.
Like, just get these both out there.
You look
Yeah, they get to kill one of these for free, but
Well, that's happening regardless, and because even with like the torch, I can't stop that.
Mhm.
And this means I might be able to Dark Return Lithrai. Noble Ox, obvious.
you'd prefer that to getting another torch, if possible.
Maybe we'll see again. So this turn is going to be me again. So Thorn Beast here.
Attack first?
Yeah, I was gonna say attack first. There's no way they make that trade, and it's not enough to threaten their. I'm willing to attack first.
Yeah, because it might do 1 damage to their weapon.
Right. Okay, and I think I'm passing.
It does pick up 3 things if we have to. We're really low on life, so I don't think it will happen. But
Okay.
we need to torch something.
Yeah, I'm going their face because that breaks their weapon. That's quite bad. God, we just need to like get control of the board again, and this is ours. That's bad.
What are they sacking?
Spider. Ooh, that's actually really good.
That's actually good for us,
Yeah.
specifically.
So let's Dark Return.
Execute is so good, but
We have to.
we have to do it.
I was gonna say I will die if I cast Execute, so I'm not going to. We want a 6/6. So the best play here for us would be attacking with both. Okay. Oh my god, and we can get recovery going now.
Choose your side.
Let's just get a board. Okay. Board created. Hoofa.
They could life steal us to death, can't they?
That card can't go face.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
You probably
Sounds
have your own
good to
Dark
me.
Return, right? Like,
Draw, mister.
oh shit, and we're just dead to that.
yeah, we can't do anything about that.
Like, unless we.
They're not gonna block with one of these.
I
They're
have
not
to.
gonna block at all.
I have to do this.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, because the only way we win there is if they block with that, and then we.
Hey, finally showed up.
Yeah. All right.
And to a flyer.
Yeah, nothing we could do about that one. We needed to draw like Annihilate off the top to deal with it. Oof, close. The plague was quite the plague was quite good, but the actual killer was the fact that for most of that game we were on one spell.
Yeah.
I love this. I love this.
Oh, we hop back in immediately? Nice. This hand rules. This hand rules a lot, actually.
Yeah, like 5/5
This is-
Thorn Beast.
This is one of the most perfect starts that our hand could have. Or
Yeah,
that's even better.
like quite literally one of the best openers we could possibly hope for. Just flat.
Even with good cards running.
Alright, let's make a 5/5 and draw. So there were 3 color over there. Oh boy.
Oh, boy. Lightning Strike doesn't kill the
Yep.
5/5, so we are super safe doing that.
Yep.
I think they have a Lightning Strike in there. Well, it would show if we did. They did, right? Oh my god, seriously? We even have a Dark Return to pick up the Dark Beast if it dies and then turn into an 8/8?
Yeah.
I want to say they're very, very dead.
Yeah, all right.
You should attack him with this, bud.
Okay. That one I will block.
Are you keeping the bolt to possibly hit them with it?
No.
Okay.
Oh my
Nice.
god! Damn. Alright, so I'm going to execute this guy.
You're reduced to 2 HPs, and then we get another 5/5.
Alright. They need to beat 2 5/5s. Can they beat it? It's like 2 premium removal spells, you know?
I'm sorry, I have chickens 1, 2, 3, born in the year 19,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, but we drew possibly one of the best
Oh god.
lines for our deck possible.
Right. Specific, like the old. I'm trying to think of any ways that actually looks better, and no, not really much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. 7-1. We beat Kabanaw's estimate. Holy crap!
Yep, 7. Kabanaw went over by 1.
And as
Price is Right rules.
Yeah, Price is Right rules. We don't pay out. So.
I guess that means that the person who got closest was you.
Oh right, you went 2-0 server drop.
No, I didn't, but I didn't make any guess.
Well, I'm putting you on 2-0 server drop because somebody said that and you didn't have a. That's a foil legend.
Fantastic.
Enemies can't play spells.
Sounds rad.
Yeah, all right, I'll take that. So yeah, the foil cards you get from these can be anything, including foil legends. Luck is in my favor tonight, apparently.
This is just an extremely good night for Eternal. What's
Yeah,
up?
I want to see that card. Do I own more than just? Yeah, I own the foil and non-foil. Let's open some packs.
Yeah, congratulations, by the way. You failed to destroy value yet
Oh my
again.
god, I'm up. Hey, more
You're
fun.
up 4,000.
Yeah, I know.
You're up a full draft.
Alright, Don Walker, very good card as well, but we already have 4 because that's a very good card. Spell Swipe, I do not believe I own a playset of Spell Swipes. I don't play the card much, but respect it. Alright, let's crush some dust. Hey, I've made it over 30,000 dust, hell yeah.
Good work.
Oh, goodness. Well, that was good. I'm glad we did some Eternal tonight. That was fun.
Especially if it went that goddamn well. Wow, you better be glad you did it.
Right, you know, going, I don't know, 14-3 in games or something like that. That's like okay, I suppose.
You had to fight for the ones in the first draft. When this one, you didn't really have to fight that hard for them.
We had one fight. We had the
Yeah.
one where we had the game on 3 mana. That was I'd consider
2
that.
fights. We did lose one.
Yeah,
So
and the one we lost. I would consider the one though on 3 mana a hell of a fight as far as things go. Okay, that's gonna be it for tonight though. After Levelana and this, I am I'm feeling good and feeling like I'm good on Eternal for a little while now. So, excellent. So thank you for joining, Mighty Dicktron. Thank you for joining Kabanaw earlier as well.
yep.
Hope you had
No problem.
a lot of fun. Thank you everybody in the zoo. Hope you all had a fun time with this. And if this is the kind of stuff that you enjoy, I hope to see you around some more. Anyway, that's a good night, everybody.
Have a good one.